tuning in. And today we are in 18th day of our meditation. And today's topic for the meditation is I need others in my life. And we read the meditation verse here. It's Galatians chapter 6 verse 2 is written here. Share each other's troubles and problems, and in this way obey the law of Christ. As we yesterday read about how we are a church and we are one body in a Christ, today this is a very good reference for the next day meditation, because if we are looking for a divine purpose in Jesus right now, and as a Christ or in a Christ or as a believer, we should know about the church, how to behave as a church, how we can behave as a church when we are we are living a believer's life. So this meditation is really helping me in these days how to think like a church and how to be a good believer who and how I can act or behave in a church. So when I read this verse, I was making a note, and I was thinking, we all have problems, and we have all burdens. So the burden that God has given you to carry may be of a different size or a shape or a kind, and the challenges are a different kind, shapes, and different kind of burdens we are having in our life. He has given to some Lord has given so many people to different kind of burdens. We have sometimes we experience we need to pray for someone because God is just send us a burden in our heart to pray for someone, but every Christian has a burden to carry. Every Christian has. Some suffer the burdens of temptations, and then when they've been tempted, and then the consequence we have to face, and moral lapse, different kind of, and we fall spiritual fall. We have, when we have a temptation, we've been tempted, then we couldn't control ourselves, and then we have a spiritual fall. So this is kind of burden people are facing, right? Others are faced with a serious physical or mental health and handicaps. People are many people, they don't have arms, legs, or maybe they have full their limbs, but they have some kind of disability, they can't walk. And then some people feel they are no kind of in a healing hand of they are not having a healing hand from God. So that kind of burden. Some people have unemployment, some people have financial problems, some people have kind of hesitations and sin nature. That kind of burden believers are going through in these days, and we should help each other. And when I was thinking about the Peter, 1 Peter 2:24 is, but Jesus came into this world to bear our burdens. This is the Jesus. My burden belongs to the Jesus. All of them, he took our heaviest burden, the one under which we would have been utterly crushed, and he put it upon himself. He himself bore our sins in his body on the tree. What a beautiful verse. Give me very much strength that my all sins are being borne by Jesus on the cross. And when I'm thinking about, I have done this wrong, and the enemy sends some guilt to me. Anyone in a believer's life, when he or she been attacked, enemy who is the first one sends you some bad thoughts, some guilt about your burdens, your sin, and how we can help each other in this burden things. We can assure them that Christ had took everything. You don't need to be guilty because God has forgiven our sins. And when someone is in financial need, we as a church go and help them financially. And if someone had mental illness, we should provide them counseling, to them to the particular help they need. And this is how the people are Christ people or believers take a burden of each other. And this is a very quite simple definition. I just give it to you, but if you want to go in the depths, you can send me email, text, or a message through my website as well. You can find the website link and the contact details on the website as well. You can send me an email text me, send me a message, comment me, and we can go forward for this. If you need more study about how to have how to share a burden with other believers. God bless you all.